shoulder. No pride in growing older. But when your borrowed time is through, I'll be with you. Redemption Blue.
We have returned, just like Timmy Turner. Oh, look how snuggle you are! Oh my gosh, you're so cute. You're such a... Oh right, I gotta fix this again. I don't know, or is it just turned off? It was just turned off. How about that? Welcome back to Fennec Wright. The juicy ice for all. Hi. Hello. I like this game.
Yeah.
This is good game. And we already did episode 1, so we're doing episode 2. That was no accident.
Is this that's Edward's car?
I was drugged with sleeping pills.
Okay.
I was murdered by that person.
Are we about to get the new mechanic?
I think we get it this chapter.
Yeah. I remember that mechanic. I just like didn't know when, because I stopped in somebody else's stream for a bit.
It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie. Eenie?
They know the
Eenie?
Eenie.
I think it's pronounced Eenie.
It's probably Eenie.
Well, what do you know? Maya's behind bars again.
Maya. I feel like it's singing again, and
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
no, I did it. I killed that person.
Look how fucking skinny Phoenix is.
Is he that skinny?
He looks very thin.
Look at his fucking hands.
Yeah, but this side profile... You need a buffer chest, boy, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me.
I feel like audio might be a little loud.
I can't really tell.
I'm gonna turn it down slightly.
Okay. So I'm looking for my brush and it's like right there.
Hold on, I'll pop a bud in,
Yeah, go for it.
and
I would check too, but like
I'll see what's going
I want
on.
my phone to charge.
Fair enough. Mine's at 100%.
Doesn't charge very well whenever it's. Yeah, it is plugged into the wall right now, so it would be charging better.
Hi, me.
Yeah, it takes like in the wall, it's like an hour and a half charge, but in my computer, it's like a 2-hour and a half charge.
You sound quiet.
I know. Well, it's because the mic isn't tilted towards me. Yeah, that might work better a little bit. I also try not to like scream. It'll hurt my ears.
I don't know.
I know.
The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind.
Dun, dun, dun. This is kind of cozy. I like this.
I like this.
I should sit over here more often when I'm playing on the Switch.
June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Writing Code Law offices.
Who's this?
I forgot about this dude.
Oh no. Buddy, you need to get better glasses.
What depressing rain.
Oh no, he's adorable.
Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you?
I love him.
I'm gonna turn our voices up a smidge.
Yeah, let me get a. We should be able to just hear it on speaker.
I think that's all.
Right.
I think that's all that we really needed.
Okay, well, yeah, just keep talking and stuff.
I think that's all that we really needed.
Okay, well, yeah, just keep talking and stuff.
I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit.
My buddy, calm down.
About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon.
That's nice.
Remind me never to end up under his knife.
Right, especially if his glasses keep falling off.
I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. That's a lot of patients.
Oh.
Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting.
Please, it hurts.
Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet... That nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing.
Oh.
She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model.
Okay, man.
My man.
My man. That looks nothing like an accordion.
That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice in the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do.
Phoenix, you literally do private investigating work all the frickin' time.
Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong?
Are you talking about Mia?
She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Rigid. I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment.
I think you're
for
talking
what?
about Mia, mister.
What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya.
Ow, it hurts to laugh.
I wonder what she's up to right now.
Well, this won't turn it down on the...
No, that doesn't affect that.
Okay. Ah, right. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us.
Why? That's what she told me. I guess she learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. Not true. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Right. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you?
She is your girlfriend, isn't she?
It sounds awfully threatening. And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor.
Alright.
June 19th, 1:25 p.m. Karain?
Karain Village. I bet you it's raining.
Sure isn't. So this is Karain Village, Maya's hometown.
Oh, there she is.
She's here. The precious one.
The precious one.
Why, hello there. Why, hello there.
Hello there. She has Maya's eyes.
Phoenix Wright. What an odd little girl. I think that's you.
Hey, wait up, Pearly.
Someone else is coming this way. Maya? How are you? It's good to see you again.
Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up.
This is that Undertale music.
Great.
It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away.
Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little.
My wife. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more.
That's really funny to think, though, because 1 hour is far away for people in England, for
Yeah.
people in Europe. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know? Until I become an adult, I have to work hard to be strong by myself.
Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear that training is going well for you. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon.
But this case, do you know the messy story behind it?
Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. The Min?
The men?
The Min. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident.
Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway?
The tablets.
That's what I thought.
I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. You wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me.
Yeah, I guess so. Crane Village. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya?
Yep. So cute. Crane Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too.
Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium?
Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were, too, I think.
That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong.
Actually, only the women of this village are mediums.
So what did the men do?
They usually work someplace outside of the village.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her?
Oh, you mean Pearly.
Pearly?
Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly.
Perfection. Cousin. Wait, then that means, is she also a...
Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling.
Huh, I see.
She probably sensed me out with Nick.
I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. That'd be interesting.
Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away.
Suspicious looking?
Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters.
Of course not.
Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Korean Village.
Aunt?
Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. I figured, because you have the same freaking eyes.
Right.
Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come in, okay? After I'm done, I hate that look she has on her face.
I love that look.
After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers.
Alright, good luck, Maya.
Thanks.
Perfection. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Poor choice of words.
Fortress.
A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign.
It's called an obelisk.
It looks like this giant rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here. But long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Or something like that.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
An old bus stop. It says Crane Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. Is that inconvenient? How often do buses visit areas?
Oh, when they're on time, probably 5 times.
It's an old style phone booth. I can't say it fits in well with this area. A cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later.
Alright, man. Considering how important phone booths were last time.
Rustic, thatched-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street.
Right?
They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though.
Nah, they're all inside.
The biggest and most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Faye Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Doesn't look that big.
It doesn't. They all kind of look very samey.
The meditation room.
Ew.
June 19th, Faye Manor, meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed.
You scared me.
Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airways.
Maybe you're looking at the wrong weather report, buddy.
Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you too. Bitch lives in a house big enough that you need a fucking map to get around. Hey, I'm alive again. Food has entered my system.
Oh, nice.
What kind of food? Was it delicious?
I also, napped for 15 minutes and took some drugs.
I guess we'll talk to your face. Today's channeling. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Write some barbecue chicken. Oh.
Dude, I'm considering, going to make some oatmeal in a minute, and I might skip, dinner.
Know what you mean. You want to put that pizza on?
Not really. I think pizza is why I don't feel great.
Pathetic. Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop.
This guy.
Oh, I see.
I love this guy.
So, how did you hear about Maya Fey?
Idiot.
I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Kurain School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her?
Oh, did we get to meet her yet?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
He seems to think she's negligent. I don't know.
I don't know. It's really hard to tell.
Channeling chamber, side room, winding way.
You make the joke that the house is big enough where they need a map for it, and I'm like, but that's every house in a Resident Evil.
He gave me a map for 4 rooms. You're 35 years old, good sir. Guess we're moving.
You need better glasses.
Let's go to the winding way
If they're
first.
falling off constantly like that, it's not great.
June 19th, Bay Manor, winding way.
Is that a
Wow,
furnace?
this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it.
Are incinerators a common thing in Japan?
Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this.
Are incinerators a common thing in Japan?
I don't know. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this.
Guess so.
So every family has to burn their own trash.
It smells gross.
It looks like there's a room over there, too. Incinerators are everywhere.
I didn't
Objection!
know.
Hi, Maya!
Phoenix and Maya.
A peaceful feeling is emanating from it.
I can't believe the 2 main characters decided to show
Right
up for
in
their
my stream! It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting.
Better not
So
knock
time
it
to move
over.
on.
It looks like somebody else knocked it over.
A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although, that incinerator piques my curiosity.
Examine the sky. The weather's nice today. Behind you.
Side room.
My favorite game. Yeah.
June 19th, Bay Manor, side room.
It's
So
been
this
a
is-
while. How are things?
The side room. Looks like it's more of a break room.
Great.
There's bedding spread on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one.
Can I be sleeping in one?
I shouldn't disturb them.
I bet you nobody's actually there.
I'm gonna examine that. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? It's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. I say out loud.
I say out loud.
It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll.
There's no flowers in that pot. It's just like a fern.
It's decorated with wooded bear sculpture.
Holding a fish. I thought it was a pig.
Ah, it's holding a fish. Okay.
Yeah, it's holding a
There's a
fish.
plate attached to the base. Crane Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Gulp.
Bears aren't that scary. I mean, they can be, but, you know.
This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person.
Phoenix, where do you live?
In the city. From here I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard.
Isn't this like San Fran, Tokyo or something?
Yeah, something like that. Alright, fine. We'll go to where the story is.
Okay.
Oops. No clues here.
Why are these cubby holes here?
A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life.
I guess the cubby holes are for your shoes.
Door that... Yeah, probably. That leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there is a strong lock on this door to top it off. Well, yeah, you need iron to stop spirits. Duh.
Someone with a lot of skill are these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. What's up?
Nothing, I just got a notification for something.
Oh?
Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush.
Kanji, a lot of kanji just comes from Chinese.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. It's messages people should value their ghostly meanings as a once in a lifetime chance. Fair enough.
Yeah, a lot of kanji. There's like 500 some kanji, isn't there?
Oh god, yeah. I think
like
1,000.
Yeah, some Japanese people don't even know all that kanji.
Hey, look at this. Look, here's my attorney's badge. Are you trying to compete with me in my profession with that piece of scrap? I am a surgeon. Compared to you lawyers, I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't actually have any patients right now. But, and listen good, I'm not the one that made the mistake.
I feel like he's Doctor Strange in like another world almost. He's the Doctor Strange of this world.
Hey, look at this. Wow, this manor is really nice, don't you think? Do you honestly think this place is all that impressive? Don't make me laugh. Huh? This is the countryside. The land here is dirt cheap. I will have something much greater one day. I will build my own grand mansion. Did you hear me? A grand mansion. This manor will seem like nothing. Could you keep that shaking fist away from my face? Thanks.
This man is like 2 steps away from becoming a mad scientist.
She's still young, but one day she'll bear a big responsibility. She'll be the master, you know. The master. I guess there are master mediums, too.
Is Maya's mom still alive?
No.
No, okay. So she's theoretically the only heir with Mia gone.
Yes.
Granted, Mia left to go
Be a
pursue
lawyer.
law, so
Yeah.
she would have been next in line anyways. But...
She would have been technically next in line, but because she threw it away, yeah, Maya's next up to be heir.
Interesting.
What do you have to say about this person, Dr. Gray? This person? Judging by their face. What is it? They have a weak stomach. Really?
What, him?
Okay.
Okay, I guess he says that about everybody.
Alright, bye, man. Let's go into the spooky chamber.
Oh.
June 19th, Fey Manor, channeling chamber.
It is quite spooky. I don't trust that these roofs are made out of thatch, and there's this many lit candles in here.
Wow. It's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights.
It's a scrying mirror.
I guess they're candles.
Hi.
Hi, Auntie.
She's got such big shogun hair.
Good well, I guess you should be doing this.
You were like ready to go. What's her kimono say? Goodness.
I don't know.
Good sir, who might you be?
My name is Phoenix Wright.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
And I'm an ace attorney.
Oh, you must be that good sir.
Good sir. Is she talking about me?
You are a lawyer, are you not?
She
Good
hides a
sir.
balloon in her hair to keep it up.
Yeah, really? No, I think usually it's like a bunch of hairpins. I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya.
I knew what you meant, Burb. I've played Bloons Tower Defense. Is that so? Mystic Maya.
I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay.
So the
Right, I remember her mom died from a previous case.
I don't recall if they'll explain this. She didn't die from a previous case. She was ousted as a fraud.
Yeah, didn't she commit suicide or?
I think she committed suicide.
Okay. It's Morgan Le Fay.
Now you're making me question it.
I don't remember fully. My brain's not all here.
Were we given information if her mother was dead, or did she just get exiled?
I think she got exiled.
Or did
Well,
she exile herself, rather?
I don't think she got exiled from her community, but more so that, like, from the lawyering business, from, like, city people, you know?
Right.
Because she was brought in as, like, people were like, oh, it's fake, she's a medium, and...
I don't remember. Nice to meet you. She's either dead or exiled. There you go.
Yeah, right.
She's not here now.
I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties.
The term mystic that they're using is actually a title
That's what I
in their
thought.
society.
Yeah. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid.
Huh?
Don't tell me you've already forgotten.
Lady, you're drinking a lot of, presumably, tea.
Presumably tea. That, was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistance, you would surely not have won.
First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression?
The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now.
Ah, thank you.
Her dialogue is really easy to read. For some reason.
So, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange?
Good sir.
Yes?
Jesus, she's horrifying. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya?
I'm sorry?
She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya.
So about Mystic Maya,
Is it the blood?
excuse me? Blood?
Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining.
Only one remaining.
Is that what's in her sachet?
What's that supposed to mean?
Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Korean channeling technique.
Okay, then where do you stand?
That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the branch family.
It's the Hyugas.
Right, but she's her mother's sister. Which, I mean...
Yeah, but I mean, Hizashi's brother was branch family as well.
Now, I just mean that, like... So, because Mia stepped down, Maya was next in place. You would think that if something happened to Maya, then her aunt would be next to take it, because she was the mother who was the previous master.
Not necessarily. I mean, if Hizashi died, I think, wouldn't Hinata become next leader of the clan and not Hizashi's brother?
No, yeah, but I'm saying, like, let's say in the Hyuga sense of Naruto, her father dies, it goes to her. Something happens to her, it goes to Hanabi. Something happens to Hanabi.
Oh, yeah, I mean, eventually it would work its way back up to her.
Yeah, exactly. So why wouldn't it work its way back up to her if Maya's the literal last heir?
I mean, last her heir.
Presumably she was heir, in line to be heir if something happened to her older sister, or her sister, rather.
Yeah.
It is as it sounds for a member of the branch family, no matter her spiritual power. She can never become the master of the Korean school.
I'm trying to remember what their mother's name was. Misty? Yeah, Misty Faye.
Misty Faye. That's funny.
So, how strong are you?
It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's.
So that's how it is.
It's funny that her name is Morgan.
Morgan!
Morgan Le Fay is a, I think she's the antithesis character to, Merlin.
Oh, really?
Like she's Merlin's rival.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So today's channeling will be her first.
Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world.
Traffic accident. Indeed.
The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. She's like, fixing the balloon in her hair.
I'm steadily remembering this case the more we spend time with it. So, this room is the channeling chamber.
The place where a spirit medium speaks to those who have departed.
I don't suppose you mind if we observe the session.
Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here.
Oh.
The secrets of the Korean techniques cannot be seen by just anybody.
Is this the weird one where Maya gets stuck in the cave? No, that's in the third game.
Oh, what?
That's actually that's the last case in the third game.
Oh, is it? We haven't seen that one yet. Huh?
We don't talk about the third game yet, especially not the last case because of how fucking good it is.
Okay, don't talk about it.
Yeah, no, that's the very last case in the third game.
Yeah, other than the very first case of this, and maybe like a few scenes from Kingstream where they're like bouncing back and forth between a park and like a restaurant.
That's also third game.
It's also third game. That's like all I know from this point onwards.
It's like the second case in the third game, I
that was
think.
further than I thought. Yeah, because they introduced that mechanic of like lock and key shit.
Yeah, that gets introduced in this game.
Yeah.
I never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before.
It is also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong.
Oh, wow, it's further than I thought.
Right. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked.
Oh, that's what the lock's for.
Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir.
Pearl?
You know who she is, you dumbass. She's an adorable, angelic young girl.
And Pearl.
And Pearl. Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, that odd.
She is my daughter. Now then, what is it you were about to say?
Oh, what a cute daughter you have.
Ah, a pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir.
She's very sheltered.
Yeah, really? Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request.
Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway.
I must insist I must insist and stress that you not let it occur.
Okay, I get it. Hey, look at this.
Good sir,
Ack.
we would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations?
Sure. Go ahead. She's Faye, alright. Just as odd as the rest. Rude.
Rude. Me is just like rude right next to him.
This holding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit battered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kura and... Pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later.
Isn't that just the name of the town?
Sure is. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement.
Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed.
She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Do. Slide! Slide to the left!
Wait, good sir, what are you doing?
Slide!
To the right. Crisscross. She, like, is confused, but joins him anyway.
This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels on this floor. The straw in the flooring, it feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one.
Interesting. What about that bell up top? Whatever that is.
I try to examine one. Looks like it's just a lantern.
That might be.
Alright.
Like you needed another light in that room.
Alright, I guess we're gonna move down this way.
This guy's got a few questions to ask.
I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere
Oh
before.
my god, is it Lotta? Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix, right? That's not right. That's not right.
How you been?
How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year?
You are,
It's like, I'm like mixing a Brooklyn accent and a southern accent.
Is she a lot of hair, a lot of heart? Who are you again?
Lotta Hart? Who are you again?
We know Lotta. You're a lot of heart, right?
Bingo. I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lotta Hart.
Ah, so I guess you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean.
Of course. And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see.
Ice cream?
I mean, I wish. Does she also have a balloon in her hair?
Maybe.
Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started.
Is it that time already?
We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. You were just there.
A lot of hurt, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Sure, man.
Let the parrot speak.
Let the parrot take the stand.
Let the parrot take the stand.
Oh, my eyeballs are sleepy.
We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber.
With this, I can finally swat those pesky flies. Once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. A? Me? Yeah, sure would.
Sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key?
I hope I'm charging this guy.
Yep, right here.
I charge by the hour.
Why are you even here, other than just for Maya's sake?
Maya said she wouldn't do it without me there, and he was like, you gotta come.
But you can't go in.
I know.
That is most satisfactory. That key is a one of a kind, so please take care of it well. I'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started.
What's your full name again?
Turner Gray.
Is that a pun?
I think it's because he...
Is it because his hair's turning gray?
It might be. I think it's because of the weather thing. Because it's always a gray day for him. It's always raining.
Click. Because his hair's turning gray, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. Now let us wait patiently out here for him. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it?
Goodness.
What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return this heart of the heartland. What are you? This is Karain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry.
Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive.
It's funny to me that she said that green tea is bitter, because if you actually steep green tea for the correct amount of time, it's not bitter. It's not as bitter. Right. Hey now, what was that just now?
It came from inside the channeling chamber.
Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me. I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I'd bet my afro on it.
Maya's in there. Break into the chamber.
Oh my god. Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan?
What else? We're going to break in.
What? But there's only one key, and that kid's got it.
We're gonna have to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Faye?
Well, yes, but there is one matter that is...
Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Ride and Kill law offices later.
Alright. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man.
Don't mess with his waifu. Slam! Crash!
Man, how did he break it?
He actually broke that door down.
Oh god.
Dr. Gray!
Who's in here? I was murdered.
Maya?
That man murdered me. So I killed him.
What?
Lotta, please.
Lotta! At a time like this! At a time like this!
Lotta, please. Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. I don't know who's talking
Sorry.
sometimes. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police.
But...
Hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to Granny. Leave this to the Granny. Nice shot, Maya. Where did she get a gun?
My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police.
And?
They're on their way.
That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon.
She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. We did just witness a murder.
And you, presumably Maya was the one that did it. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? I didn't see her have a gun.
Oh, yeah. Lana doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes.
That's fucking weird.
That's very weird.
Well then, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then.
Lana, what do you know about Dr. Gray?
Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation.
Really?
I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep.
What?
So really?
Sort of got the same impression myself.
Yeah, not that same analogy, Phoenix. He's real controlling. Was. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. Must have been real tough to work for him.
Yeah, I don't show you anything. I'm going back inside.
Alright.
Where's my wife?
June 19th. Mr. Ryan.
Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya?
She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful.
Let me see her, please.
She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery.
Guess I just have to wait.
So who is that person napping?
You'll find out later.
Okay.
The police are here! Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh, you again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene.
It's actually kind of funny. They didn't want to make another cop for this scene now.
I'll have to question everyone here later on, so just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me?
I shall show you the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe. Shall I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe?
That doesn't
Jim Shoe.
My name is Jim Shoe. The two of them went into the channeling
You
chamber.
look so sad.
I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say.
So who's can you go into that room where the who was napping in there?
June 19th, Crane Village. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta?
God, don't let me be next.
Eek, don't scare me like that.
What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine.
Did you see or notice anything that stuck out to you?
Nah, well, maybe one thing.
It'd be really interesting. Unfortunately, this isn't going to happen. But Lotta takes the place of Maya during this case.
That'd be really cool.
It doesn't happen, unfortunately.
It'd be
but...
so funny if you tried to ask her like about court records and stuff, and she just had no clue. Like she's not a tutorial help character at all. Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing.
Huh? What?
Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I'd say.
What is too much?
Being an occult photographer, that's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now.
You hung out the photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up?
Oh yeah,
What is it?
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Huh?
Remember, I took some pictures of the murder scene inside.
Ack, she did. 2 even.
The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a scary, sensational story.
Lotta.
Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. I hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop. Is she just going, like, that's not you changing it, right? It's just, she's just going.
I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? I don't know if they'll let me in there yet.
I don't think they would. Excuse me.
June 19th, Fame Manor. Side room.
Telling me you didn't hear the...
Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Do Dutchy voice.
Like, how can I help you?
Maybe a little more upbeat.
Okay.
That is I.
Like, it isn't, so isn't it about time to start?
Huh? Time to start what?
You know, like the channeling.
Channeling?
Oh. No, actually, the situation has kind of changed.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
no,
That was
that was
Phoenix.
Huh? Like, what do you mean?
Please stay calm, but there's been a murder.
So, like, a murder, is that a thing where, like, one person kills another, right?
Yes, a person has killed another person.
Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer.
Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say.
It's like totally a bummer.
Goodness, Phoenix.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Minnie.
Eeny miny.
Minnie.
Eeny miny.
Her name was in the prologue.
Sure was.
At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology.
Parapsychology?
That's right. It's like psychology about parrots.
Fucking hell.
I think, like, people usually call it occult studies or something.
Study about
Like supernatural
parapsychology.
phenomena on ESP and psychic powers and parrots and stuff.
That's pretty out there.
Is she the one that Gray was talking about who...
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's right. Attorney at law.
I love her little biz.
So what brings you here today?
Like, so, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium?
Huh. Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place.
Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing.
I see. Then why were you taking a nap here?
Like, I wasn't feeling good. She's doing that. I've seen that in anime a lot.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they serve for lunch.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
So I felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time.
So you were sleeping here the entire
She's
time?
Just so long. She drifts off. Yeah, ever since lunch.
So you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed?
The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. That's a very weird way to answer that question.
Very weird way to answer that question. I know, it's... The dialogue in this is easier for me to read, which means that it's... For me, that means that it's different from previous dialogue.
You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
Like, these characters are kind of easy to read for. I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really?
What?
Then what was that? All that talk about him earlier?
Well, like a long, long time ago, I was a patient, yeah.
She sounds like she's trying to hide something.
She literally just told you that she's the one that told Dr. Gray about this place.
June 19th, Fay Manor, Whining Way. There's no one here, as usual. Hi, Pearl.
Hey, kiddo.
Ack! Hey! How are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Phoenix, you fucking moron.
It's the one key that he has seen in Phoenix, you fucking moron. Oh, she can see her, can't she?
What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? That's a very interesting theory. I don't...
What? She can see her. I'm convinced that Mia is always following Phoenix around, like, at appropriate times.
That's very interesting. Hi, you're back.
Hey, you're back.
The item in your hand.
Her hair, her little hair thing bounced.
She's so cute.
So does she just, like, run and hide and then come back, or?
Yeah, I probably need an item to present to her.
I getcha.
Sorry.
What?
I do not want to present anything to the child. The police are busily running around here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like that. Like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Hey, kid, want to see some bloody clothes?
Kid wants to see some bloody clothes.
Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Thanks, man.
He always has a pen behind his ear, but like...
Is that a pen?
I always thought it was a pen, but it never is like, you know, coming through the other side.
I thought it was like a chopstick thing.
Why would it be a chopstick thing, though?
I don't know.
I imagine like a pen to like jot stuff.
About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room.
Are you
after
sure?
all. But Maya's... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. Head, but there's 2 gunshots.
Yeah.
But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife.
What?
A knife?
A knife!
Basically, the victim was first stabbed, then he was shot. Fascinating. I'm gonna look at shit. Don't mind me. Hey, pal! No touching without my permission. I'm just looking at it. Hey, I can't be too careful if a kid like her could be a murderer suspect, now can I? Double tap. I guess if I want to search this room, I'm going to have to come back later.
Double tap what? Dad ass. Gumshoe's ass.
I guess it's time to leave. Knife him on the insta-kill.
Yeah, that would be weird. Oh dear, madam. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz?
Bees.
Apple... Welcome to Applebee's. Do you want the apples or the bees? Bees? He wants the bees!
Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame.
Why?
I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight.
It's one room.
It's one room.
It's one room.
You shouting.
What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20th, 8:02 a.m.
Fey Manor. Meditation room.
Guys.
What's that?
Guys. I gotta pee. Wake up!
No.
Wake up your feet!
I can't move them. Stop! You fucking bastard.
Do you like what you see?
No. Thirsty, guys? That was a little bit ago. Yes, you are. Oh.
Pretty. You are pretty.
No, I meant to say it, but my phone is like, you want to autocorrect a word that's already a word.
You're pretty. You got your pretties in her face. Yawn, ugh, morning. Guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center. ASAP!
Oh, goodness.
Hi, Mr. Guardio.
It did take him about 2 hours to get here. Alright. Nick! Hey.
Maya.
What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this.
Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths.
No. You fucking...
Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center.
Maya, you gotta stop becoming... I liken it to her being a damsel. You gotta stop becoming the damsel. God damn it. I finally get to see you again, and...
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
No, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It may as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so...
I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but...
Excuse me, Oh. You don't have to be nice to me, I understand.
That's me.
Okay.
So you're the master or something of the Korean School of Channeling?
Actually, my mother is for now. Oh, she is still alive. Since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday.
But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act.
You believe in us, don't you?
Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Maya's channeling spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes.
I would love if her whole physical appearance changes and everybody else is just like, no, it doesn't. What are you talking about?
That's
Yes,
super-
she gets massive boobs. It's like, what are you...
What?
Right? When she's channeling Mia, she looks just like Mia. It's her sister.
It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber?
Oh, she's doing that hand sign. She's doing a weird hand sign. I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door.
Is that the...
It's not. It's actually...
Oh god, I can't do that. I don't have the finger dexterity.
It's really hard. Just cross your fingers first and then put them together.
I don't have the finger dexterity for that.
But, it is a hand sign, but it's not one of the main hand signs.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've seen it in the show, in Naruto before. Sat down across from him.
Okay.
We closed our eyes and I began to channel. His glasses are falling off still.
This is sounding kind of creepy. Like the beginning of a scary story.
That's the last thing I remember.
What?
After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness.
Then you don't remember a single thing?
When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream.
I can only just do the finger thing.
Yeah, you do have to just...
You got
cross
better
your
fingers than me.
Oh my.
Your
He's a bird, he's got feathers.
His fingers are far more
Imagine,
talented.
like, feathery, like...
Dream. What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling?
I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. That'd be a freaking nightmare, man.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to see what that emote's doing, I can't tell.
Looks like it's typing?
Oh. It went something like that.
Yeah, it's
There you
typing.
go. There you
Cute.
go.
I see. I have no idea what to say to that.
There was a really familiar smell, too.
Under the ground?
Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before.
I got them thingies!
Is it like a sage or something?
I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay?
Uh-huh. It? What is it?
Document requesting me to be your attorney, of course.
But...
What's wrong?
Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer.
No one's decided that yet.
But I did. I killed that person with these hands.
These hands!
These two hands.
That's enough, Maya.
It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure.
Stop it.
Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared.
Don't worry, I will. What is the trial?
It sounds like tomorrow.
As usual,
Sounds
zero
like
prep
tomorrow.
time. Alright, I'm going now.
Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to I was gonna say, we're gonna have to give that to the little girl. And I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers.
Nagatama received from Maya. I think that's Mia's.
It might be. I remember seeing that in one of the first cases. Not that we could use it, but more so that Maya had one. How did you give me that? There's
There's probably like a little slot thing.
yeah, there's like a little slot thing for sliding special items under. They have to be cleared, of course, but
Probably to have them like have the defendant sign stuff.
yeah, that too. It also.
I'm going home.
I mean, if she's in there, they probably already checked her for weapons, so anything she gives him is like, oh, okay, that's whatever.
Feels like it's been gone forever. but it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day?
Picture of?
I don't know. Ah, there it is. Right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help.
You sure?
1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from male practice.
Male practice.
Male practice? Poster of the TV action hero, the Steel Samurai.
Okay.
Maya stuck it up here right before she left. I want to say that the Steel Samurai and an attorney's office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magic spell, so I guess I could say.
You don't even know if she knows curses.
Also, Phoenix, you defended the lead actor on that show. It was clearly that's some kind of a
You should have
publicity. Charlie.
Charlie, quite a decorative plant. Oh.
The rest of the room may be in shambles, but I always manage to care for this little fella.
He always forgets to water it, so Mia's ghost is just like, fucker.
There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gateway Hotel, high luxury hotel.
Oh, right.
Until recently, it had been a normal business class hotel.
Right.
Yeah.
He should have had, what's his name, sign the poster. That would have been great.
It's my desk. I keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. Phoenix, how are you this poor? Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long. A layer of dust has started to form. One of these days, I should try to build up the courage to read one, I guess. Same.
Get Edgeworth to read them to you. Is Edgeworth in this game? Or is it, who's our prosecution?
He might be in the last case? I don't remember now.
Mm-hmm.
I forget if he's in the last case or not.
I can't imagine he would go through with, prosecuting Maya again.
Yeah, no, the, new prosecutor's is at least the first two cases.
Okay. Is it Godot?
No, he's in the third game.
He's in the third game, gotcha.
I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line.
Goodness, it takes you like 2 hours to get here. Can you actually bounce back and forth in the game with no time passing?
What in the world happened in that room yesterday? There's probably nothing out here to examine.
Ask the Rock. The Rock sees all.
Dwayne?
Somebody puts a picture of Dwayne's face on the obelisk outside.
The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday.
No shit, Sherlock.
He says the stupidest thoughts.
He's supposed to be our Holmes, but he's a no shit Sherlock.
Phoenix is dumb as shit. I shake this chance to thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two.
Hello, madam. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts.
I'm sure Maya will be very grateful.
Strawberries that big, though. Strawberries that are freaking huge are usually really sweet and good. That's Mystic Maya, good sir.
Irk, she is one scary lady.
Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I.
I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. Hey.
What's up? Oh, what you got? Text speed. Full auto skip. Right, I think that was helping. I think you hold down the button and it goes through like all the text boxes. I think you were doing that to speed run certain sections so that we could get ahead to where we were.
Screen check on, vibration on, text box.
Oh, that's the transparency.
Yeah.
You should have that on, actually. It helps.
I was looking for text speed.
Oh.
But it does not look like there was one. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday.
I mean, you could just skip to the thing.
Yeah, I can just press A.
Do you mean that awful tragedy?
Because sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's very freaking slow.
Mm-hmm. That man murdered me, so I killed him.
Yeah. So that was just yesterday. You're worse than anime.
This is an anime.
What happened here in this room after I left?
Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head. Morgan. To make her go unconscious. Oh, that's you.
To make her go unconscious, correct?
No.
I just felt like smacking a bitch around.
Get out of my knees! Next, I performed the spirit severing technique.
Spirit severing technique?
Yes, I smacked her again. The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world.
I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly?
The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. Honey, don't do that. You'll hurt your neck.
What do you mean?
Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday.
Revolt? But how?
When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will, and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir.
But isn't that extremely dangerous?
An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit.
But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling.
And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident.
And that would be...
That unfolding screen there. It is in the Kurain sacred writings. Along with the Kurain sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions.
Let me steal them.
If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity.
I've heard of you worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. At a time like this?
At a time like this?
I guess this is just some dilapidated old screen after all. Pearl. So, how's Pearl today?
Mr. Wright.
Yes?
In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master.
That's very impressive.
Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family.
Wow. She's really fired up now.
In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir.
Quit? Quit what? The game?
The game? Okay.
I'll be leaving short.
I will be leaving shortly to meet with Mr. Maya. I simply do not have the time to look at such trivia matters. Oh my.
What is it?
She, like, doesn't even call it a Nagatama. It's like, that's a green thing. You know, she doesn't even have, like, the actual name for it. Why do you have this in your possession?
I'm sorry.
Return it to Mystic Maya at once.
Yes, madam. Why did I feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now? Why was I into it?
Stop that.
Kind of hot.
Kind of hot, really.
Colonel.
Colonel.
It's beautiful and expensive folding screen. It looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. It's a hole.
Oh.
Could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen added to the court record.
Well, then I do believe it is time for me to take my leave.
Alright. Please tell Maya I said hi.
What was that?
Mystic Maya.
I will tell her. Someone was hiding behind the screen all along.
There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back here, so it's completely dark. I hope no one is hiding back here.
I wonder if he mentions that beforehand too or not.
I don't remember. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. Mirror-like object. Yeah, we looked at that already.
I would love a scene where he goes to look into the mirror, just staring at it, and Mia's behind him, and he's like, shit.
That'd be neat. This is where the medium sits every soon. The shrine on the floor feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air, and probably blood.
From the blood.
No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here.
Yeah, don't do that.
Guess that's all we need to figure out in this room. Meditation room is on the other side. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When I want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things.
Right. I imagine Lada's got something on her pictures. Because we what was it? We leave almost right away.
Yeah.
Right after, and what's her name is sitting outside the. Or she's in that spot where somebody was napping, quote unquote.
Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school.
School. Oh, there's a box here. Oh, hey, why are you still
Actually, good point.
here?
How is Phoenix okay? Like, not even a sore shoulder. Man was in love.
This is power boners.
No, I'm a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mr. Smith Esquire.
That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is right.
Smith, right. Well, I got like 3 letters at least.
I don't think she gets the point.
Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and...
You told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy, too. What I really like to know is why you're still here today.
Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. It's, like, it's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? Oh, like, what was I talking about again?
If Lana ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here.
I ship it.
So, why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here.
Like what?
Like, the medium's training, or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power.
I suppose. This village is the real thing, after all.
So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer.
She sure seems like the carefree type. At least on the surface. But under the surface...
She's a murderer.
Bang,
Bang, bang, you're a murderer.
Have you heard about the murder?
It's, like, totally scary.
She says, with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. Jeez. About the victim, Dr.
I'll
Gray.
loosen her grip on reality.
What does that mean?
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too?
That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nah.
Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong? Hey, look at this.
Yeah, you're dumb.
Hey, look at this.
No, she knows what that is.
Yeah, not a good time.
It's so totally not for you.
Hey, like, it's not nice to freak out on me like that.
That should be my line.
She probably knows what it is because she studies this stuff.
Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes.
I bet you there's a gun hidden.
But it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom.
Will I never sleep again?
You left the blankets a mess. Are you going to fold it?
Like, I had a really good nap, and, like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so, like, it's all set for tonight. Okay, madam.
Okay. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a play... Yeah, we looked at this.
Isn't it cute? I, like, totally bought that.
Ah, so it's yours, huh?
Yeah, so, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears.
Huh. Wait, famous for bears?
But it's, like, okay. If you ever, like, see a bear, you just play dead, and they, like, leave you alone.
Is that right?
It depends on the bear. Yeah, because, like, fighting back is totally of no use.
She actually tried to fight one? You must be strong, Slav woman.
Don't want to be strong like man who push boulder. Want to be strong like woman who fight bear in the forest.
June 20th, Fay Manor. Ack! You surprised me. And how are you today? Hey, she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. Looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Look at this shit!
Here, look at this.
If it's brown, lie down. If it's black, fight back.
Yeah, no, it's if it's a black bear, you can lie down and play dead.
If it's white, you're fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor bear don't care.
I think if it's a brown bear, if it's a grizzly, you might be able to run downhill and it like can't really get you, but if there's no hills around, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Die. Yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Ack! I'm in trouble now!
I would like if she's crying. She's not like wailing, she's just
If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling.
That's Mystic Maya's.
Huh? She actually spoke.
Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya.
You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
Excuse me? Bet I know who she picked Nick up from. Yeah, Larry.
Larry Buds. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Pearl ships it hard.
That's amazing.
What?
Maya's actually just lying. She's like, oh yeah, I have this boyfriend in the city. Like, he's totally lying.
That would actually be really fucking cute.
Oh my god. So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you?
Well, it's better than other ships.
That's what you're going to do, right?
Other ships are illegal.
Other ships are illegal. This would have been illegal in the last game.
And you'll fucking die if I find out. Well, yeah, I will.
Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes, it must be true love.
What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Oh, what a wonderful relationship.
Wait, I mean, things aren't like that.
I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick.
You have such a big forehead.
She's a kid. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Your forehead is gigantic. Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on, I'm gonna pour this out real quick. Pour one out for the happy couple.
For the dead doctor? I would say good doctor, but he wasn't that great.
He's just
He clearly killed 14 people. I mean, he can't be that good.
He's just a dead doctor now. No need to. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yeah, for example, I study the Korean technique.
Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So, what you've got there, Pearl?
Oh, this. I found it yesterday.
If
you want it, I can give it to you.
Alright. Well, if you really want to give it to me.
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She's not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Black key added to the court record.
Mr. Nick?
The music died. It's about to get serious.
Great.
Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Nagatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this.
You're wearing one.
All I really should do is charge this Nagatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy?
I mean, hers is blue. The green ones are usually made out of jade, which is like a sacred godlike. Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
The Magatama music is phenomenal, by the way.
That sounds really cool.
It's so good. See other people's secrets?
Yeah. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Nagatama's power when you meet someone hiding a secret.
Phoenix is just collecting Fae girls.
Stop. like pixies. Like just fairies.
Yeah. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today.
Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter?
Lolly acquired mind reading a lot. What? No. How old do you think I am? Phoenix, do you have your own profile? You don't have your own profile yet. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I like totally don't know him. Oh shit. There it is. Whoa, does everybody get their own cool box?
It's the same for everyone, mostly.
Aw.
Ah, what is that?
Shouting.
You can see it, can't you?
You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart.
Huh? What?
This is the power of the Nagatama. Only you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick.
Cyclops? Huh.
Cyclops?
Cyclops?
The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see.
It might also be Psyche.
Oh, Psyche locks. That's interesting. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
Unlock? But how?
Please use Mystic Maya's Nagatama on this person, and let's remove that lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give the Psyche lock a thing.
Okay.
I think a try.
It might be Psyche, yeah. Present.
She took it. The victim. Eeny miny.
Eeny miny.
God damn it. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
Eeny miny. Mighty mo, like what the fuck? I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof?
Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eenie and Dr. Gray.
Newspaper?
I believe it's the newspaper.
I can't imagine it'd be anything else.
Here's your proof.
Like, what is that?
Ouch. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh?
Okay. Do you have Dr. Gray's profile?
No practice. College student, huge fan of the economies.
Well, yeah, she's the reason Dr. Gray knew about this in general.
This is where it gets stupid.
Is it? Because she like told us outright at the very beginning of the conversation.
I should take another look at the court record and think it through one more time.
Correct. Or did I just like assume that because that's what she was
No,
talking about?
Dr. Gray definitely said something.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate together some more clues before I try again.
I like that just he keeps the court record with him at all times.
All times. The court record?
The court records!
Can I examine this now? No, okay. That comes later.
Put the Nagatama in it.
June 20, Faye Manor. Hey, it's you, pal! So you're going to be her lawyer, I bet. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol.
Jesus, Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry.
He's just really excited about that pistol. It's like a water pistol.
This is how you use it. Aim for the head.
Aim for the head. It's a water pistol. It's just like, yeah, they wouldn't let me have a real one. Said I was too dangerous with it.
What about Maya and the charges against her? It's actually rare for Japanese police officers to carry firearms.
Yeah, I didn't think they would.
I think detectives are a special case where they sometimes do, but most beat cops, just, patrol officers do not
with
carry.
like a club or something.
They might have a club, but they don't carry firearms.
I gotcha.
What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta. Hey, you took off
hot photos.
some sexy pictures. Lotta's hot pictures.
Of a dead guy.
Besides, you must have realized it by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it.
Like, let's not get into the U.S. police. There's quite a lot to say.
I'm not supposed to say to Pearls now. About Dr. Gray. Look, let's not get into the U.S. police. There's quite a lot to say.
Yeah.
All you gotta say is ACAB. The victim...
Eggcab?
Yeah, him too.
Ahab?
The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking for some newspapers from last year, and... Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching for his pockets. And boy, are those big.
How tall is Gumshoes? Because he looks like he stands about, like, 6'10".
He is taller than Phoenix. It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to my office when he came by. About my trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So what do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial was Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma?
How did he get out of prison?
Manfred Von Karma.
It's funny, though, that we're seeing what might be a bullet shot
Right.
through a screen.
It is funny. That's also why he grips his arm.
Yeah.
He was shot.
Huge.
He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Don't say that sentence ever again in my presence. Fucking hell. Good lord. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial, and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor.
Oh, right.
Successor?
Right, you told me we get to meet her.
So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young. Like, 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Huh. Kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13?
Man, what was Edgeworth's excuse?
I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about.
Edgeworth was like 8.
Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma.
Von Karma.
I get terrible flashbacks to that case. My
boyfriend.
Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's dead! Wouldn't that be
Is
fucking
Phoenix so
wild?
heartbroken that he's not here that he has to, like, force the memory down in
He's
order
sad.
to not think about it?
Oh, you know, Rip Edge. He really was not worthy. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey, it's that news story. The one about the malpractice suit. I read that a slut. 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink.
Such a suit slut.
Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. All right, thanks. The malpracticing slut. Okay, that's the one I need. Mimi Miney.
Me, miney.
You have nothing else to say to me. I don't think I have anything else to present to you. Channeling chamber. Maybe we shouldn't bring a child in here. All right, now I could go point at the bitch. And be like, you're a bitch.
Hey, bitch! You're a bitch!
Round 2, bitch. See, I knew my thinker.
Yeah.
I knew in the thinker.
It kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I feel like Phoenix could have just, like, read through it on his own.
You mean Phoenix could not be a fucking moron? Take that.
Take that!
Take a look at this new pace.
Like, what are words? I can't read. A story about an accident.
Please read the victim's name.
Mimi, Miney.
Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney. Wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she?
So you notice, she was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister. Was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister.
Man, that was quick.
It's a tutorial one.
I guess. Success.
I healed. Pain in the ass thing.
Yeah.
That bar carries over into the trials. So if I was to blow...
Oh my goodness.
If I was to blow through all my tries and had only 1 hit point left, what did you... I dropped my controller. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would start the trial with 1 hit point, which is
That's rough.
stupid. Unless they changed that in the remake. I don't know if they did. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
Oh. My sister's name was Mimi Miney.
It's a fucking stupid name.
She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Our parents hated us.
That's what I thought.
I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel?
That guy like drove my sis so hard, like that's why the accident happened.
That happened to you once!
It almost happened to me once.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice.
Yeah,
Don't work overnights.
Don't work overnights. Well, if you do, make sure you're like not driving on your way home. I was driving on my way home after. So what time did I get done? I must have gotten done at like 1 o'clock ish, because I went shopping at Walmart, and this was like 2015.
Yeah, years ago.
Yeah, this was like a couple years ago. So like Walmart was open 24/7. And I went grocery shopping, and I was coming back home, and I was so tired that I drifted asleep and veered into, like, the side where, like, all the dirt and shit was. Like, as soon as the car jolted, I spun back, and then I pulled over somewhere and stopped to just, like, okay, I'm gonna, like, take a minute to close my eyes.
My poor Yancy.
Yeah, that was horrifying.
That's why you don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I didn't like that job. It sucked.
That's why she doesn't do it anymore.
Because they would just kind of spontaneously be... I would start work at like 9 o'clock at night. It was pretty inconsistent before they became consistent with schedule. But you would get in at like 8 or 9 at night, and then spontaneously they'd be like, hey, we're gonna be here until like 4 or 7 in the morning. I'm just like, why do you do this to us?
Some bullshit.
Some bullshit. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to death.
Very large amount of bullshit.
Very large amount of bullshit. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to.
The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. I don't think, I bet you they do carry over, because she's very insistent on, hey, you need to stop trying if you don't think you have enough proof.
Can I talk to you at all?
It's not.
Is there anything in here?
Very large amount of bullshit. I remember that time when I got off at 7 in the morning, and Brad and I had made plans to hang out. So, originally I was supposed to get home at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then sleep, and then go pick him up in the morning. Now, I left from work and went straight to his house and picked him up, and then I went home and took a nap. Mr. Nick.
What's wrong?
I've never left Korean Village. Maybe we should tell your mom that you're like
Really?
somewhere.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Are you going to meet with Mystic Maya? You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait. She ran off again. Oh, I know Annie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face.
Yeah.
No, let's just take this child we met yesterday to a different town.
Yeah, really. I was hoping that it wasn't gonna do that.
What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her?
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Is that the new character?
No.
Oh.
Take a wild guess.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? Must be Maya.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
That voice. Boobs!
That voice! Boobs! Maya, are you not wearing an undershirt? Or is that your undershirt? And why don't you button it?
I don't think she wears an undershirt. Mia! Maya's pretty flat-chested.
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
It's because of the court records.
The cold records. Titties. Wait, she... that poster's not supposed to be there.
Mia, she's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She died.
Death by titty.
She was a defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. And her boobs get bigger.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, especially when it's bad.
Mia.
You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. Honey, a murder just took place. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix.
Look, once Maya reaches 18, she is 18.
She is 18.
Her boobs will suddenly be like Mia's. It's anime law. She is 18.
She is 18 now, though.
But...
So tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. What's this man in the back posted there thinking? It's just like, why is she talking like she's not Maya? Why did her boobs suddenly grow 3 times the size?
This shit's fucking weird, man. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. It's also possible if Maya does...
Oh, and has a year pass? Presumably? It's been 2 years, isn't it?
I don't remember. Presumably if Maya is wearing a bra, and her boobs did grow 3 times the size, I'm assuming that'd be incredibly uncomfortable.
It would be incredibly uncomfortable. She might, depending on the bra, and if it has, like, underwire, it might just fall out through the bottom of the bra. Because that's happened to mine before.
Tell me about boobs physics.
Boob physics? Well, they fall down.
Gravity. Well, then she's just a cutting board. Bird, please, I thought you said flat was justice. Mia closed her eyes, deep and that's why she's flat-chested, because of the justice.
Sorry, my ears are fuzzy. I see.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
You're fucked, Phoenix.
Fuck!
It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
And that is? Tell me, please.
Believe in your convictions.
Heart of the cards.
Heart of the cards. I never said being a cutting board was bad. And fight for the complete...
Acquittal.
Acquittal. Goodness, that's a new word for me. Complete acquittal of your client.
When you become acquitted...
that makes sense.
You're free of all charges.
Is this comfortable? I mean, I guess it would be. He stared at me. I guess it would be, but like, I don't know. It'd be easier just to like do this, I guess.
Proceed.
It'd be easier to just rest your arms like above your boobs, really.
Tell me more.
Tell me more. You've got boobs. You can squish on. Squish on. Touch those nips.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it?
Read.
I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why.
Yes?
I was there. Mediums can't have dreams.
They can't?
What, do you have aphantasia? From what you told me, it sounded like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Do people with aphantasia not dream?
They have dreams, but it's in... So, people with aphantasia, they can't picture images.
Yeah, they don't see images in their head.
It's just images, though. So, like, when they dream or when they have thought, it's usually about, like, the other senses. Taste, touch, and smell. Concepts are visualized a little bit easier.
That's fucking wild.
Right.
What's aphantasia? So you know how when you think of an apple,
Yeah.
do you think of the word apple, or do you imagine a red apple as the physical shape looks?
Can you see the apple in your mind? Or is it more so that just, oh yeah, I'm thinking about an apple?
A red apple. That's what aphantasia is. It's people with aphantasia, they see the word and the concepts related.
It's
not
always,
the word.
It's not always the word, but like...
The concepts related to the apple. Instead of seeing the picture of an apple in their head, they think like red, crisp, the taste of an apple.
It's like being blind inside of your imagination. You are blind inside your imagination, but that doesn't mean you can't interact with the apple. You're just interacting it differently.
So when they dream, they don't see images when they dream.
Yeah. It's so interesting.
It's
I know, right?
wild.
And I think the opposite is a thing too, where people can only like imagine things rather than like having an inner monologue of words. It's more so like it's more empty.
That's
know?
wild to me, not having an inner monologue.
Right,
because
always
this thing
talking.
does not shut the fuck up.
I know. Mine's like always talking to me. I'm just like, please.
Constantly. It does not stop. Save me.
Save me.
Is anybody there?
Is anybody
Help.
there? Help. Can you push the monitor a little bit? I feel like my face is always like half cut.
How you doing, chat? I see you in my peripheral vision.
I know you do.
How you doing,
Making me
chat?
curious, aren't I?
Oh no! Oh no!
I was thinking it was like swapping of the senses, but now I remember that's synthesia. Ooh, that's interesting. Where like you could ow, what that
Burp, I dropped you. I'm sorry. How do I get you out of there, Burp?
Oh.
Burp, guide me.
Bird guide me. To the left, to the left. Is this it? I got it. Is it stuck on something?
I don't know.
Here we go, darling.
Take it back now, y'all.
Stuck on this. So it's like.
And reveal.
No, I don't know how this works.
Yeah, go away.
Okay, I'll go away. Actually, I'm gonna be right back because
Oh.
now that I'm standing, things have made themselves known to me.
Say hi to my crotch. She's gone. You want to talk about her? You want to look at my pictures? You want to look at my pictures? It's just us now, chat. This is Janzer playing Pokemon. What do you think she's doing? Running around in the world. What's she got going on? Oh, look. Little sable eyes. Little sabey eyes. Look at her, taking pictures of shit. He's full of marshmallows. What else she got here? What else she got going on, Yancy? Look at all these pictures. Look at what she does. Chock full. She took a lot of pictures of, is that Bede? Hi, Bede. Congratulations, child. Apparently I was playing as Waluigi at some point. I'm not sure what happens in this clip. No, Janzer might have got the Got the the horn. The horn of safety. Look at her go! You can do it! You can do it!
Hi, Taffy.
You did it!
Taffy.
I know it.
What's this?
It's Burb. What a good goober.
What a good neighbor. Oh, Blanky.
Alright, anyways. Yeah,
So cool.
she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground.
It's impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels her own spirit disappears.
Where does it go?
Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
Then, what does this mean?
I'm surprised Mia doesn't know. Is she not
Alright.
always next to either Maya or Phoenix?
I guess
I
not.
think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up.
A setup.
It is up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up.
I'll blow it real good, baby.
Oh my. Yeah, I'll blow it real good, baby. Phoenix, stop talking about Edgeworth for 2 seconds.
I guess so. How am I supposed to prove her innocent when I have nothing to go on?
If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands.
It is?
It's just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. The key! Oh, why you been mean to her?
How was I being mean to her?
I don't know. She's
I was just scratching her chest.
The little bean pants. Bean nugget. Little bean babies. Bean nugget. Bean babies. Oh my god.
It's time for Dutchy Cam.
Good
Oh
luck.
no. Oh no. Hold on, Chad. I gotta spin you.
Is it working? Do you need this? Oh my gosh, look at her. She's so perfect. Oh my gosh.
The tripod on this thing's not.
It's not great.
It's not ideal.
You do have to like, it's like little weird snake thingies. Here, you want this? Will this help at all?
Nope.
Okay. Oh my gosh. All right.
Really?
Come on, show me the key to this case.
The key, huh? Alright. Ow! I'll show it to her. The key I hold. Phoenix, why are you Voldemort?
Okay,
B.
So, B?
B.
Okay.
Go to present.
Oh, I couldn't just do that from the court record button, or?
No, you have to specifically go to
Interesting.
go to present.
I'm assuming it's either the Magatama or this key.
It's that key.
Okay.
The key. Press X. Sorry.
Sorry, I was like, A is not working. It must be another one.
Mia, have you seen this key before?
Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case.
This key?
Phoenix.
Key?
Key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts.
What does she mean?
I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough.
But, why are you being cryptic? How can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? Oh, God bless you.
Oh my gosh, she's sneezy,
Oh,
baby.
my poor baby.
She's a cool baby.
I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising.
Interesting. Oh, there you go.
Mia? What?
What's wrong?
Mia, I'm trying to save your sister. Please spare me the cryptic shit. That's right. Only I can see the psyche locks.
She should know about them, though.
Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me,
I'm trying to save your sister. Please spare me the cryptic shit.
what in the world is going on?
Oh, she's just a purry baby.
No, you're beautiful.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
You're beautiful, sweetheart.
To be continued. Save your progress? No.
What?
I clicked yes.
You can save it anywhere. Doesn't matter.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh my gosh, I love her.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh my gosh, I love her. Oh my gosh, I love her.
Are we continuing? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going until Rio starts.
Oh my god, again.
If Rio starts.
What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean...
No. I heard it's successor this time.
Successor? Manfred Von Karma was really sinister, man.
He was an asshole.
He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win.
Sorry, I was checking Rio's Discord to see if he was actually still going live, but you know him, he doesn't say shit. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. Guys, I got a cat.
You got a kitty. She's cute.
You got her. Is this the cat cam you always wanted?
Yeah, and she's licking you and she's loving you.
She likes to hide her face. I'm gonna scratch her bum.
There you go.
He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now, his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
It's no good. It's no use.
Pearl probably?
Mystic Maya. Pearly. You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. That's awful. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yup. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Smart kid.
Smart kid.
Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran. Goodness, kid.
I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man.
Hurley, what about the train? Huh? What's a train?
I give up.
It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? What?
What do you mean by that? Oh, right, you can't see my face.
At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that? He's Nick's rival, and also his friend. Wait, see, where did he come from? I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life...
Is Maya mimicking their objections? Is she doing like a spot-on impersonation of each of them?
Really funny.
Maya, please don't ever mention that name again.
Uh-huh. But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know.
What?
He's gone. And he's not coming back.
What?
Edward's dead.
Wait a second. What's this supposed to mean?
He's dead.
Will commence shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom.
Are we supposed to think he's dead?
I don't think he's dead. I think he's just left...
I mean, he's not.
No, he's not.
Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick?
Phoenix is just really...
We're telling people shit.
Yes, that, and he's just really salty about Edgeworth going to, fucking study in Germany. Right, I didn't die.
I could still hear his voice.
Stanley, why am I not allowed on airplanes? God. My wife.
She's hot. Well, she's there, but I thought she has to come into the room.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? My wife. I guess give her a German accent. What is with this kid?
Kid.
Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me?
Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Be Dommy Mommy.
You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct?
That's sexist. Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Why do you have a whip? Who let you bring that in here? Are you a Belmont?
Is she a Belmont?
Is she a Belmont?
Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? Oh, if it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can...
Ow! Jesus, woman. I'm talking.
Yes, mistress.
If you interrupt again, my whip
Don't
will
look at
do
me
the
like that.
speaking for me.
Don't you look at me like that. Please speak from your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you.
Ow!
Ow!
Make no mistake, I will defeat you.
Harder.
Jesus. Prepare to go down, Mr. Wright.
Why are you allowed to assault people in a courtroom?
Right?
Because she's hot.
She's hot.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those
Looking
of
at
Von
that.
Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection.
What you sniffing? What you sniffing? What you got?
The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
She's not wearing a watch. Very well. What is the defense position?
The whip is my watch. It tells the time. It just like always perfectly cuts the time into the wall.
Your Honor. The defense was to enter a plea of not guilty. Yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams a foolish dream.
Right, I forgot that was her
I
thing.
think that's a meme.
She's all about fools.
Foolish fool. Only those who watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge will get that.
Oh, Berg. I'll destroy her, alright?
Oh my. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but...
I don't think you could.
The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justifies self-defense is to say you did kill someone.
How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose.
You're a witness. You showed up like an hour later.
Witness. No, that's you.
Witness, your name and occupation.
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah!
Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map.
Look at this phone.
The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, Owen, the victim, and the defendant were in the room. Don't you hurt my best boy, right? What were they doing in there? What you doing in here? They were channeling a spirit, sir.
Channeling a spirit? No photo.
Channeling a spirit?
Insert it.
I forgot that my judge voice and Gumshoe voice are very similar, and it sucks. That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. And that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? You're beautiful. Oh my gosh. I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over.
Do you wanna like a blanket to hold her on?
No, she's my sweetness. I'm gonna get her spot.
I'm gonna get her
She
spot.
got spots. I'm gonna get her spot.
Floor plans added to the
Oh my
cool
gosh,
records.
it's her spot. She's gonna go crazy, man. Crazy once I get the spot.
She drools. Ugh, excuse me. Your turn.
So how was the victim killed?
Goodness.
I was about to get to that.
Stop wasting my time, then.
Yes, Mommy.
Why does she do the thing?
Habit.
Habit. Like father, like daughter. I mean, I twirl my... If you see me twirling my hair, I get that from my mother.
Habit made her do it. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range.
Was it?
Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. Bye-bye.
I love her. Bye, baby. You be good out there.
It's my turn now.
Be good, I love you.
Back up there you go, chat.
Oh. There you go, Chad. Get up there, you bitches.
The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
I don't know what happened. Here you go, you want this?
Sure. So the victim was stabbed before being shot.
Goodness. Shout.
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. Autopsy report added to the court record.
Cool records.
The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Alright.
Cause of death.
Oh.
Cause of
I
die.
feel like Gumshoes is like 90% always our first witness.
Usually. Hold it.
Hold it.
The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now, why would he have...
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares?
Me?
The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Faze, were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I walked right into her hands there. Gladly. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away.
Really?
And how do you know he was shot at point blank?
Test, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
Excuse me?
I really want to know what that line is in German. Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn?
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. There were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Die and learn.
I'm waiting for that bar to go down for literally no
Right.
reason.
Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with?
A knife.
A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was that? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, my face fingerprints are all over it. Brad's thirst is more intense than the Sahara. I'm like a camel. I'm drinking for days.
You don't need to drink for days. Ha ha ha. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I guess I'll die.
Good.
How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill.
But why would she stab him and then shoot him?
Are you sure he was stabbed first and then shot? Yep, sure could be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Grr. What a pain. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well. The court accepts them into evidence.
Goodness. 2 shots were fired.
Knife added.
The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And 2 murder weapons. Both of the this does seem like an opening. Stop stuttering.
Stop stuttering. Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there?
That is quite true. Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? This is the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
Somebody do the time. Did that take 10 minutes?
Well, it would have taken us a little.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way.
Nah, she's not.
She didn't kill no one. If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
Murdering is good for spirit medium.
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal.
Ouch.
My finger.
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright, detective. Oh, okay.
Yes, sir?
Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike.
Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by... Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
My god, what a wet blanket this man is.
He's into it.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence.
Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence.
It is incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence.
This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime.
That's all anybody else can say.
As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
There's a bullet hole in that shirt.
You didn't see that?
You know.
So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links my fate to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this as evidence. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of murder. There are blood splatters on it.
Is that really all that incriminating? Like, I just...
Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could the situation get any worse?
Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your trial between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
18.
Wait, how old is she?
18.
18?
Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing.
I'll call you what I like.
Yes, Mommy. Hold it! Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kind of scary today, you know, pal. Come on, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker, you're just...
Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. Fucking bully the judge today, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she was wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else?
No, the artists won't allow it.
Maybe that's why I like My Hero so much, is because they're very much willing to put the characters in other clothes.
In other clothes, yeah.
This blood on the costume. Lab results show that it was the victim's blood. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well...
Objection. The way her voice sounds is like, you must change the topic. Like, angry Toriel
right.
voice. If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on.
Oh, yes, Mr. Arcomer is perfectly correct. Now only the judge is on our side. But if I bite off more than I can shoot here, what should I do?
Isn't she getting married?
I'm who?
Von Karma.
I don't think.
I remember Von Karma Sr. talking about it. Like, he was giving an example of something.
Because, we were proving that Polly, the parrot,
yeah.
was named after the shopkeeper, Yana Yogi's, deceased wife.
Deceased wife.
And Von Karma was providing the counterpoint that that doesn't mean anything that they share a name, because Francisca has a dog named Phoenix. And he was like, does that mean you're gonna marry my daughter? Yes.
He would be so pissed.
What a fucking power move, too, if Phoenix was like, sure am. But at the time, I think Von Karma also said that she was like 8 years old. Maybe he said his niece.
His niece? I think he's talking about his niece.
He might have said his niece.
But that must mean he has siblings, and they have kids.
There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume.
I wonder
Just
what
have to look
it is.
harder.
I wonder what it
Mr. Wright!
is.
This is why Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Hi, Dutchie.
Alright, looks like my time is up. So about the costume. Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where's this problem you were talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here!
Just like points to the black void.
Mr. Wright, you're pointing at the air. The air about it is wrong.
The vibes, they don't jive.
What? I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here.
And it's
Look.
burned.
Hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
How do you know? Are you holding it up to your face?
Pokes his finger through the hole.
He's like...
Bert, please.
Here, pokes finger through the hole.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me. Hole? That smells of gunpowder. Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order. This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first, before anything else. Thanks, man. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? Yeah, she's adorable. Look at her. What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds.
Why is hole in quotation marks? Are you doubting the existence of it being a hole?
Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more.
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, agreed, it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then no way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
I would literally just be like, sir, how can she have a bullet hole in her sleeve?
Objection!
Oh, the music.
Detective
Dipshoe.
Detective Gick Dumbshoe.
Dumb shoe.
Yes? Having going by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. Detective. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means, you dense motherfucker. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? Is this what it means to go further beyond? You're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting.
Huh.
What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Are you finished yet? Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Fuck. This is for karma.
I'm reading your mind, you dipshit. It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim.
That blue text. We can all see it.
We can all see it. Blue
Shit.
Tag. Everybody else is like, blue tags. However, that is the only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Ach. Now that you... Why, that's right.
Who let you bring this in here? Which me.
She did.
The defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No! Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate. I couldn't read that for a second. Substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so? Ah!
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Oh! God, why are you such a bitch? Are you that salty over your shitty dad?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. She has trauma.
She has trauma.
I can help her through it.
I mean...
I can change her.
She likely bullies people because her father's a total dickwad.
During the channeling,
Probably abusive.
the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
She should trauma nuts.
I don't know about that.
If he couldn't shoot her because he was too close, then what makes them think that she could shoot him? Somebody who's probably never fired a gun before.
The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it does seem to make sense. But under the surface...
That's not bad.
Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
Sir, you wouldn't let me have a whip. This is all I can do.
It's making me feel things. Hold it.
I got her whipping me and you staring at me. This is very heated. Okay.
There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
I guess. You think you can get away with such a flimsy reasoning? Mr. Phoenix, right. Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique.
How did she know that they're channeling the nurse specifically?
She should trauma nuts!
Yeah, I read that earlier. Like I said before, I am perfect at trying these knives.
No! What are you talking about? I didn't quite get it. Oh, never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
Oh my god.
Trauma nuts. God damn it, Burp.
So
So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. When I think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was is... Actually, I went to give blood the other day. Afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times dizziness? Ah! Sorry. My poor man. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day. But a handgun?
specifically bought it?
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions to get something? Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Hold it. Hold me. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you could fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me? I wonder. Maybe I'll shoot Von Karma.
Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect.
This testimony certainly makes us look very bad, but there's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere. And not covering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used less strength to fight back, sir. What you said.
Lost of his strength, that he'd be feeling pretty weak.
Yeah, I thought you said that he wouldn't have had any strength.
I wish you could go back into the thing and
I swear.
question that like that, you
I
know?
swear there used to be a thing. While they were fighting, the victim took his gun.
Took out his gun.
Took out his gun. He whipped out his dick.
No, please.
But because they were too close, he missed.
Why would that make him miss? I don't... Because if it was at point blank range... I guess that begs the question, which point did the bullet hole come through the screen behind Maya, or did it go through Maya's thing and back behind the screen?
I would wait for that. Sorry, there's a light out there that's flickering and it's really creepy.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Yeah, that's really weird. And it's the only light, too. Like, the rest of the building's lights are on and not flickering at all, but just this one is. I was gonna say, can you prove, picked up on the... She couldn't have picked up on the opening. She was in a channeling. She wouldn't have been able to...
I don't think that's it.
Is that not it? It's weird to me that Von Karma knows that her body would change. Because that would suggest that she understands that while channeling is real.
I feel like that's wrong, because I thought you said he nearly instantly died.
Yeah, the bullet wound. I guess you could try. Was stabbed in the chest.
Oh, that wasn't it.
Okay.
Shut up, Judge.
Shut up, Judgy. So does that come back at the end of the trial? That bar?
I believe so.
Okay. It's probably hurt pretty bad. They were too close. Two shots were fired.
Yeah.
I guess for me the question would be where did the bullet go if they were shot twice? I mean, I guess one would be in his head. Did he say they were fighting before the gunshot? I thought the doctor was stabbed. So the story goes he was stabbed first.
Yeah.
Almost fatally wounded, pretty much fatally wounded.
Yeah, while
and
the
then
two
got
were
his gun.
while the two were fighting, he took out his gun.
And then he shot and missed, and then she shot and hit him square in the head. I take it what actually happens is that whoever was behind the screen capitalized on the fact that Maya wouldn't be. You know, wouldn't have seen them. Where does it say he was stabbed in the court record?
In the chest.
Or in the chest. No, sorry, in the shot.
In the head.
In the head. What's the screen say?
About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole.
Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. I guess you tried that though, didn't you? The autopsy report. I wonder
if you just have to go to the next thing, but this might be the end of it if you do.
What do you mean, go to the next thing?
Is this the last thing that you would have to press about?
Yeah, I pressed everything already, so there is something for me to object to.
Okay. I guess, could you do the knife with this one while they were fighting?
Maybe there's not enough blood on the clothes if they were so close.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't know, that seems too... That seems too, like, I guess small. Too minute of a detail that the game probably wouldn't, like, check up on. Check for details?
Yeah, that just shows me this.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, can you do that with other weapons? How come there's no blood on the pistol? Picked up on the opening. I feel like that's wrong.
Oops. Whoops.
Whoopsie daisies.
Whoopsies.
Guess we know it's not that one.
Alright, it's not my attorney's badge.
Right.
I want to switch this.
Oh, okay, okay.
Load save.
Right.
Silly burp. I would have to first make a save.
Right. I feel like Emperor's used the last of his strength to like Baxter.
So that's not it.
That's not it.
Told you it gets dumb.
It's like, I mean, I kind of like the challenge of it. It's not just like, oh, this person did this and this and this. You know, it's like, okay, you have to kind of fish for like, you're grasping just as much as Phoenix is in this situation to get somebody declared not guilty who was in the room with the victim.
That wasn't it. Oh, yes, she's guilty.
Because she's guilty, guys. Sorry, Maya, you're going to slam her.
Alright.
You can look it up.
Yeah, this is a Switzerland moment.
This is a Switzerland moment. Ah. No, her name is Francesca.
Can I? Oh, I can't pause here. Alright, yeah, shut up. Make her guilty.
Oh no, wait, Maya, why are you standing here?
What is this called?
Present Maya's costume to the fourth statement the victim took.
That's dumb.
Or
I feel like this could be dumb.
maybe. Oh, there it is. To that one.
This is what I fucking mean about this goddamn video game.
Uh-huh.
Because I know exactly what Phoenix is gonna say. How could he have missed there at point blank range?
Yeah, yeah.
I presented the autopsy report that would have proved they were at point blank range. The stab, the bullet, the gun. I guarantee you, Phoenix is gonna say they're at point blank range. Therefore, there was no reason why he should have missed.
Right,
which is what I was trying to fucking prove. And
Especially, well, in this situation, there is gunpowder on the...
yeah, but if I'm...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. The logic should stretch.
If I could talk for Phoenix and somehow write to the game my logic,
Yeah.
I would be correct.
Yeah, technically.
Missing tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? Hate this game. I love it. It's phenomenal. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
This little hole was actually created a huge hole in your tournament.
In your tournament.
In your tournament. Explain yourselves, Mr. Wright.
Sorry, I got whipped one too many times.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume?
Oh, is there not one? I feel like there would be one.
The judge said that it smelled like gunpowder.
Yeah.
The fuck you talking about? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this gun. The judge fucking said it smelled like gun. What the fuck do you mean, Phoenix? What the? That was a very good point. God damn this video game. What exactly does this mean? I don't know, man. It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix, right? You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then that they were separated that he fired. How's that?
As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. See, I got the pieces in my head.
Yeah.
I know what thoughts. I'm trying to jam the wrong puzzle pieces, even though they're shaped the same, into the wrong area.
And they're the same color too. What was that, milady?
She got hurt. Yeah.
Well then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
No.
I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrated think. Something doesn't make sense, probably.
Probably.
There's a fatal flaw in your argument, Your Honor. In her argument. Fatal?
Flaw?
Flaw? Yow!
Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is.
It's in your face.
Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow.
Why would she do that?
And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking.
How deep was that knife wound, man? I guess she couldn't have because there's a thing behind her. Because where they were sitting, his back was to the door and her back was to the stuff behind her. So if she wanted to go anywhere, it would be there, but there's stuff in the way.
Also, why would you run away when you're trying to commit murder?
Yeah, one, why would you run away? Two, I feel like the knife would have been stuck in his body.
Did blood splatter me?
I guess so.
I'm gonna try your logic first.
Wait, is that a diagram of the...
Take a look at this. Why are you showing this to me, pal? Prosecutor Von Karma's explanation of this piece of evidence do not contradict. Huh?
Did you show them the right picture?
Pretty sure. Maybe I didn't. I think I didn't. I think I fucked up.
Because it's like farther... I feel like we get our stuff in order of... Yeah, that's the right one.
No, you're right. I fucked up. Take a look at this. Nope.
No, so it doesn't contradict the picture.
I guess I got unlimited tries here, though.
So you're showing it to him, right? It must be something that he knows and is overlooking, specifically. Which was stabbed, and then at point blank he was shot. So she wouldn't have pushed him away.
Nope.
Are you sure you clicked the right thing?
I'm sure I clicked the right thing.
Okay.
Is this how law works? Have I tried the knife? Burb, feel free to say what the right answer is. Save me time. The key!
Take a look at this! Hey, click the autopsy report again.
I did! I promise. 1 sec. Thanks, man.
Is it a profile?
Burb, I'm assuming you know this case already.
Folding screen. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Burb, we did it.
It really was just the folding screen. Okay.
I think you're on the right track. But again, the game's stupid.
The game's stupid, yeah.
What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to
When
the
did you take a
hole in this
picture of
folding
this?
screen. When I looked at it.
Yeah.
Oh my. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Oh, where what? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please! Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen.
Or the other way
It
around.
passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order! This changes everything. Does it? Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location, about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area.
What, probably like right there?
Sure.
Just in that squadron.
Oh, just face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath.
Oh, you know what though? She would be close to him. So she would be like in the middle. Or would she not be?
It's gonna be dumb again, ain't it?
Because she was sitting like... She must have been in the middle, right?
Nope.
Oh, damn it.
I hate this game sometimes,
It's
man.
sometimes.
Left of the hole. What, you mean here?
Oh, it should be over there.
That's fucking stupid.
Oh, I guess she would have to be though, because if he did shoot her straight on,
Yeah.
that far away from the screen,
I mean, I put her down at an angle.
yeah. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole, but how can you gauge the distance from that?
Isn't
Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
Bradley does not speak for mommy.
Jesus, man.
That's impossible.
It's impossible. But why?
You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole in this costume.
Except that little lightly singed area. Pursue Mr. Phoenix, right? You.
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. What do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
Changes everything.
Sure. Why not? Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was that defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? She's pooping. Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Yeah.
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oof. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the... She's
Mommy,
pretty.
no. She got nice gloves.
Blast radius of disaster.
You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Ooh.
To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
You also call me Papa.
Stop that.
Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Smarmy. Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh? How's it all my fault?
You can start repaying. Wait, you can start repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later.
Tough time. We destroyed him. He's in prison for a long time. You leave his goatee out of this.
Punishment?
Inserted.
Dick will
Receive his due punishment.
Oh man, you should have took a picture of him. Punishment. Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Next witness?
Lotta Hart?
That's gotta be Lotta.
Good.
Very Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
Cool.
Is that bitch named Rio streaming anytime soon?
I didn't get a Discord notification, so.
I did not either. I'm hungry.
Yeah, you want to go much? I'm fine with just not, messing with the kitchen right now.
Hi, Burb.
Hi, Borb. Hi, Borb.
How you doing, Bird? Did you see an art that I posted at the art booth?
Was it a picture of Burb's face? Because it's a work of art.
Oh, man.
I made that joke already today.
Did you?
Yeah. June 21st, 11:37 a.m.
Probably starting a half hour.
District Court, defendant lobby. Number 3. Number 3, my lord. Phew, that was a close one.
Sorry, I just,
I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
Jesus.
The one that looks like my base? I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Burb, ask you a question.
What looks like his face?
The one that looks like his base.
No, I posted some Hollow Knight stuff.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
I presented the wrong evidence like 6 times. Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be what the lawyer's secret technique, right?
Oh, right, the charm characters.
Yeah, it's cool, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of heart.
Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh?
Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me.
If you lose, me and my sis's ghost will come after you and haunt you.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So she doesn't know Mia.
Probably only knows of her,
Oh.
but doesn't know her personally.
Has never, met her before.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, now reconvene. Now the first order of yow.
I don't want to hear it, old man.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, mommy.
It's Sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling.
She was murdered with blunt force trauma. Can you say blunt force trauma, Burb? Jesus Christ. Burb, no.
Witness your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Just fine.
Jesus.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know.
Wowzers. Name and occupation.
Whip her again.
I declare what in tarnation?
Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
Look, they have a fucking 8-year-old in a murder case. It's fine.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Perfect timing.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah.
I don't see a car.
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. My name's Lana Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
No, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
Jesus. And this is our mommy.
Only the doc and the defendant went to the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down when we rushed into the room. Inside was a dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon, of course.
Reckon course. Eh? Excuse me?
Reckon, course. It's short for you reckon. Of course I did.
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Ghosts.
Let's see. Here's the picture.
Ghost, I tell them.
Ghosts, I tell them.
Why is she standing on this side of the room?
That's a good question. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
Dun dun dun.
So it would seem.
So it would seem. What's that?
God, that's a fucking hell of a
What, I forget what that's from.
obscure quote. That's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
That has to be the most...
What was it? He says something.
He must be the best pirate I've ever seen.
So,
So it would seem. God.
are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
That's not obscure, it was a meme. Was it a meme?
Was it a meme for a while? That's funny.
I'll clear all doubt about Maya through this extermination. Just watch me.
Are you alright, dear?
You gave me a stroke. No. Shut up.
Stop having a stroke.
Was it really only those two that went in?
We should save. What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not?
Irk.
Why don't you answer that question yourself? Was it really just you two?
Yes. Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the challenge chamber, you hear? But you knew from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
Your Honor, I want to object to this witness. I believe she has a conflict of interest, knowing Maya personally, and therefore she cannot...
I'm the one defending her!
And therefore cannot give a impartial and accurate testimony.
We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear it.
Was it really a gunshot? God damn it, Phoenix. Why are these the
questions? You must have heard it as well.
Why are these the questions you're asking, you dumb motherfucker?
Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? Because the defense doesn't know how to ask fucking good questions. Dumb son of a bitch. Hold it. So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lort, I'm going to fucking strangle this man if he does not ask an actual useful question.
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why don't you tell us what happened?
I'm going to strangle this himbo. Yes, Miss Von, Miss Von Karma, ma'am, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition?
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. Judge is smiling rather openly. I think that's a good sign.
He was smiling. And what did you see when you broke in?
Inside,
Inside was their victim.
Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lana seems awfully confident in her testimony. I'll press her. Lana, please think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said? That day, it was fucking yesterday. Remember what you said when we broke into the room? That wasn't, it was 2 days ago.
I was murdered.
Why is she on that side of the room?
Yeah, right? Click.
Your picture does not obey the space-time continuum.
This gal, is she Maya? Yeah.
When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see.
Look at your fucking boots.
I was looking at them.
Order! Mrs. Hart, you are here to present an accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Good. This shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I know, I'm sorry.
Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
But it wasn't Maya that came out.
Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats! I'm trapped like one. Again. Did I take damage?
At some point, yeah. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so...
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey?
But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about it?
Behind the screen. Under the floor?
What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Reckon.
Huh? What in the...
Given, you know, you reckon that's a given. I took a good look around that room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Rick Gibbon, I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying, nope.
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
Arg, just as I thought, there is nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her. She looked me into being a pirate. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Miss Maya Fey.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about all the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. You can present that would prove it's not Maya.
Well, she's not standing in front of the screen. Is it something to do with her hair? How long is her hair?
No.
Clothes? Ooh. Ooh, that's not Maya. She's tall.
Do we...
What's up?
Don't know. Okay. I didn't know if we knew which fingerprints.
Oh, I get you. Oh, handprints and shit. Like that.
Which hand.
Can we see the picture again?
My first initial thought is that he was shot in the forehead.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's facing this way.
He was shot in the head. But yeah, he's facing... It's like he fell down this way. So why would she be behind him?
Right, her being behind him does not make sense.
Yeah. On top of that, too... So they said that the burns come from point-blank range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would she, again, be standing this far behind him?
She's a good distance away.
Yeah. I think it has something to do maybe with the outfit she's wearing or something.
I can't tell if it's covered in blood or not.
Yeah, we can't. But it's like...
Where's the knife?
Where's the knife?
Can I save here? Sure fucking can.
Yeah, do that.
Sure fucking can.
Because I...
Oh, I'm not at the point where I'm presenting evidence or not.
Okay. You'd have to just point at the picture, right? Can you just select
Sure.
her?
I don't know. Your Honor, Mr. Wright. It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant. What? Do you know what you are proposing?
Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk.
Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show us the court's proof. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fey.
Can you look at her, wait. Look at her coat again. Like, yeah, that. Wouldn't there be a bullet hole in that sleeve in particular? And we can actually see that sleeve in the picture. It would be her left.
It would be her left, but
Yeah.
she's. Can we see her left sleeve?
Yes, we can. I don't know if we can see the whole thing.
Well, you might be right. Here's your proof.
Objection.
Is there a problem? Oh, nope.
Oh, no. I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like.
Well, jeez. Y'all are rude.
Oh, come on, guys.
I'll keep going.
But where is the knife?
Uh.
So it's not that, definitely.
Oof! The blood is the only thing.
The blood is the only thing, gotcha.
Nope.
Objection! She sounds like Princess Peach or something. Guess we're gonna have to load soon. Give up.
On life, or?
Alright. Is there like a thing she should be wearing? Like her necklace or something? Or like a key? I don't know. You tried to present the thing, didn't you?
What, the photo itself?
Yeah, photo itself. What's on the back? Or no, that's just back. Never mind.
Nope.
It's so stupid. Check Maya's profile. Okay. I thought maybe we would, like, see her hair or something. Because if her physical appearance changes, then... Would it be the folding screen again?
I don't see the...
What you looking for?
You don't see the bullet hole on the screen. You actually can't see it from this angle.
I was wondering if we could or if that was part of
You
the
want
thing or
answer?
not.
Sure! Take the L.
Oh. I mean, you could just say give up, right?
Huh. Damn. Can't believe this bitch killed that guy. You fucking imagine? You leave her life for like a year and she becomes a murderer. What a bitch. Well, Mr. Wright. Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. What is your argument? That's enough! Is this it? Is this all I can do? I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally 100% impossible.
Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense.
Is this where Mia shows up? Phoenix,
You dumb motherfucker.
you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
I don't think that's accurate.
I don't think that's accurate.
Mia.
We're not doctors. Whoa, what? Pearl, what happened to you?
Teddy. Fucking Teddy.
Brad, no, that's a child.
No.
Brad saw it.
Oh.
What? So, like, what's everybody in the court think? That this 2 foot tall little girl just jumped up to like 5'10"?
You, but pearls.
Her clothes are a bit small.
Don't say.
Is she wearing pants right now? Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
The answer makes a good point.
I imagine that the reason why they wear robes at all is because their body changes when they're channeling. And so that you can fit.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Think about the court records, Phoenix. Do you remember what you saw in the court records?
Dr. Gray! Click.
She took 2 pictures, though.
Sure did.
Where's the other one?
Yeah, you was killed.
She was standing over here.
I know.
You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle.
Yeah.
Question Laura one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
If she's doing it on purpose, wouldn't I see her see the locks?
She's still 8. No, that's you.
Not right now, she isn't.
Brad! My god!
Now then, this court would like to end this cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor.
Corny Jake.
The defense would like to request the witness testify one more time. Overruled. What? I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated question...
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what a better time than this for you to see that.
Yeah, say that to dear old dad who forged evidence. Oh, but I mean, I have some place I must go. Are you... The judge has some place to go after this. We're impeding on his schedule.
Swimming, anyone?
Your Honor, I would like a new judge.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Sorry, that just fucking blew my mind. Your Honor, I highly request another trial. There's clearly some bias here. Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it. See, you go through the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually, it was Montgomery's whip that got through to him. Do I need to start carrying a whip?
Yeah, sure. They'll let you take it into the courtroom, apparently.
Apparently.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff.
Why the fuck are you paranoid? Okay.
This is what she decided to do, and then she was like, oh, maybe I can't do this. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Nothing else different from before.
Brad, please.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague.
You just start at 11, and like, every time. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat.
Yes, Mommy.
Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Her cockiness is literally what's going to end this. Or extend this trial, rather.
Hold it! Hold it! So, what did she look like?
You know, she looked almost like a different person.
Well, a different person?
She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else?
I was kind of scared of the dead body.
Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all.
Well, I reckon that's impossible. That's possible.
Fake body.
Fake body. Is this fake body? If the body inside that room was not of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after channeling, or maybe...
Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean Maya Fey is in fact dead.
I am just a fool. A fool in love.
And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it?
I'll sit in it.
Are you all done here? Can I continue?
No. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. I feel like we're gonna run into her again through some nonsense.
She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Wah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Might.
I will kill you if you don't stay on topic for a change.
2, right?
2 what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you have been withholding? Again.
Again? No. You got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself. Why have you not shown me this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
Again? What? Von Karma! How dare you be your father's daughter, son? Miss Marconi, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Sure. Your Honor, the defense asks that the prosecutor, Von Karma, be held in contempt of court. Well, yes.
Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious.
Put some cuffs on her.
She's wearing cuffs.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's...
As you can see, Your Honor, I cannot be cuffed. I already have cuffs.
That's not fair.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
Sorry, Mommy.
2 mommies in the room.
Miss Montgomery, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second?
Reasons.
I mean, it's just much more troublesome than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Thanks.
That's not her.
What is this? What is this picture? What is this bullshit?
What is this bullshit? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. Thanks, Judge. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya Fey?
I feel like we'd get in trouble for that, but...
I can't prove magic exists. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, order, order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chair was not Maya Fey. Yeah, we did it.
You're too soft.
Sorry, Mommy.
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
She's smiling.
I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, Wright.
Her lips didn't move.
She doesn't need to move her lips in order to know that the world...
Miss Murakami, what do you mean by that?
The world she's talking. Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture.
I'm looking. How did you get this photo?
Where did you get this photo?
Her boobs are
This
huge.
was taken yesterday in the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during the visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person?
She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. I feel like you could prove this just by pointing at pearls.
Did we just legally prove that it's possible to channel spirits?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's...
It's unbelievable that she can... Hold on a fucking second.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
If you can prove this, then she...
Hold on. The whole reason why Misty Fey was ousted as a fake and exiled was because they were like, oh, you didn't really channel anyone. You were just proving that... You were just saying what the police told you. If their body physically changed that much, wouldn't she look like fucking Gregory or Yanni Yogi whenever she was channeled?
Yanni Yogi wasn't dead, though.
He wasn't dead. She channeled Gregory.
Yeah.
Shouldn't she have looked like Gregory?
Yeah.
Couldn't you just been like, picture, here you go, this is fucking her channeling, it's real, she's not a fake.
She's not a fake. Why does he have boobs?
Weird.
I'm surprised the judge wasn't just like, but that's Mia.
Well, that's Mia Fey!
Yeah,
I know her!
And yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. I feel like then you could not persecute her because... Miss Von Karma, a word if I may.
My mommies are fighting. Mia?
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, the case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
There's rules against that.
Yeah.
When you strike something from the record, there's rules against that.
You're not supposed to... Well, it looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still can't believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me.
Actually, we know who that person
Is there
is.
any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya Fey?
We do
Sure.
know who it is.
Sure can. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
Oh, she doesn't have the bullet hole.
A contradiction? Yep.
So, you think you spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly? It'll be her left hand, so yeah, that one. Not the titty.
Foot.
Foot. It's his foot.
Swear to God, if it lets me to fucking pixel hunt. I'm gonna throw this
Nah,
controller.
it won't let
Please direct your attention here.
to the sleeve.
But there isn't anything odd about it.
Exactly.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there.
Ah!
Ah!
There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defense costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you didn't hide this valuable piece of evidence. You'll almost certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Take a look at Miss Varkarma's face.
Again?
He's
Ah,
trying-
she's got that condescending grin plastered
he's
all over her
trying
face again.
not to look at her face, man.
I would look at her face, but your boobs are right there.
Tisk tisk, jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
Oh, what do you mean? What incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see. She's lying for her teeth. I know it. That one knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that.
How do you know my thoughts?
She's a ghost, man. Franziska von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
Don't think about her boobs. Don't think about her boobs.
Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Poor Gumshoe.
Don't lower this man's salary lower than what it already is.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, for this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. Yeah, the picture's fake.
The bullet hole was made later. Shooter is someone else. She would have, I think they would have dragged Maya over to the side, you know?
Bullet hole is definitely not made later.
No.
That doesn't make any
It
sense.
doesn't make any sense. They were shot at the same time. There's two shooters then.
We only heard the gun shot twice, and we would know if that gun was shot more times.
I feel like it's a revolver, right? I feel like we would know if there was 2 rounds.
No, yeah,
unloaded on it.
exactly my point. It has to be this one. The shooter is someone else.
Yeah.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can only be one explanation.
They tried to kill Maya.
The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
But what?
We got the snazzy music. Order, order, order! If order is not restored, I will spend this trial. Ow! Ah!
Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess.
It's not the only thing that's gonna be messy.
Stop that.
A complete mess, I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us.
Hey, witness. Ah, what the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor?
Bitch, if you pull another contempt of court again, I'm gonna tear off that frilly bow and find a hole to shove it in.
Be quiet, you.
Bert, please.
You were the one who said it was only the 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Your Honor, she just threatened to kill the witness.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we save you? I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, right?
I'm not Batman.
Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did the other woman appear from?
Why is it lately? All I want to do is cry. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses 2 very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? Come on, you can't fall apart here, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why is everybody
I
calling
can
you
believe
by
that
your
even
name?
Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
I mean, the screen, obviously. Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
Turn things around. Turn around. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective.
Phoenix? Phoenix, I'm right here.
She turned
And
around.
then she turned
So where did this
away.
intruder appear from, and where did mine disappear to? I need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see.
Oh, is it done? Yes, it is done.
What if we broke in the third person was already in the room, and what if mine had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of these conditions were true, you go say hi to him. Tell him I'll be there in a minute. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is...
Either the third person had entered it, or none of those. I mean,
I disagree with both of these answers.
yeah.
I would say Maya had left the room. I would say that a third person was already in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. The defense could prove this.
Oh, how foolish. How a foolish fool
Yeah, we can.
makes foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Norman Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary.
God. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. Take that.
The key.
The key.
Yeah.
Miss Hart, her shoulders are fucking massive. That's where she keeps the lips.
Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Oh, well, I seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
I'm very hungry.
I know, honey. You told me to say hi.
Yeah. The defendant locked herself inside room.
The defendant locked herself inside. That's just my Slavic voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key, the only one of its kind after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Yes. Looks like she's catching on. Just
I'm
keep
afraid to ask, but
Bird, please.
why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Yeah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl. Don't say that. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No.
It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defense's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How's that? Yeah, my perfect case. Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix, right?
I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court lobby, defendant lobby number 3.
Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Sure did.
Sure did.
But we'll talk about that next Thursday. Cause I need food. My head hurts. I'm getting dizzy. I need to go eat. And then plus Rio's streaming, and you know he's streaming Resident Evil 4, and I've been really into watching him stream that.
Right.
So we're gonna go like raid Rio, and fuck what's he
Graveyard Games. Graves Yard Games.
I always miss the games part at the end, and it always
Don't show me.
messes
So,
up.
yeah, that's him. Come Ray Rio with me, and then I'll go eat. And Burp, thank you so much for hanging out the entire time. Danny, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully your friend's fish did not die. And Hanaguma, thank you for
Denny's.
thank you for so much shit that happened during the stream.
Great.
Come watch Rio with me while I go make pizza and french fries.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some oatmeal.
Love you all.
Love you all.
Love you all very much. You're cute. We don't gotta spam.
You're all foolish fools.
You're all sexy. Fine, but I'm not saying anything. Gotta keep up the silent treatment.
Okay.
Bird, why? But okay. You know, do your thing.
Do you think?
Love you. Bye. Gabriel! What?
I may have mentioned that we were
At a time like this?
we were about to raid Rio.
What? Excuse me. I didn't know you stream. Yeah, I do that every now and then. But we're about to go raid Rio.
We're gonna go raid Rio now.
We're gonna go raid Rio.
Catch the VOD.
Catch the VOD. Give me a follow. I stream Sunday.
If you send.
I probably won't stream tomorrow though.
Oh.
I was supposed to stream Octopath today.
Oh,
Oop,
right.
I don't know who this is. They're from Rio Stream.
They're from Rio
You don't have to need. He gave me a follow. We got the follow. We got the follow. We got the follow.
Hey there. Oh, look, he dancing this time.
Yeah, he dance. He dance all the time.
Did we go?
Did I go?
Oh no, I didn't.
I should have gone.
No, we're still here.
No, we went.